we're gonna get started on this. This is the rear light that I just got from Amazon. It was 60 quid. Of course, it came from China. I'm not worried about that. The seal on this looks amazing, and I don't think water is gonna get inside this headlight. By the looks of it, it's nicely siliconed all the way around evenly, so I'm not too fussed about it. Before we install the taillight, let's just go wash the bike. The bike is filthy. If you notice I didn't clean my wheels with the sponges because it doesn't really come off. That's where I use this. This is like a cheat code. I use brake cleaner. I know it's an expensive way of doing it, but I don't need to fiddle around too much. I gotta go up to the shop. I wanna get myself a drink or something. So yeah. Well, the bike started up now, and right after I started washing it, it started raining. So hopefully I don't get this bike too dirty, especially at the rear light. But if anything, I'll wipe it down. And I know it seems a bit too dark now. One sec. No. No, that's better. Now, I just came back from the shop, and I got this camera ready, and of course I got myself a Red Bull. If you know me, I love my Red Bull. A can of Red Bull, let's just say. And yeah, a big packet, but you know, for days like this, boom, it stays in the garage, I think. Although it was still wet, but yeah, came back. The bike's still kinda clean, yeah. So let's push it back. We have to get started with this. So this is a rear light, and it also has indicators included. So my problem is, first of all, it's too overexposed. First of all, the indicators in this thing are shit. They're not standard, I know that, but they are trash. Take a look at them. Like, they're carbon fiber, you know? And then wire in here as well, and the fact that the number plate just fucking dangles around. The guy that owned this bike previously probably done that, and if this is his way of doing it, yeah, I don't know how he fixes cars, to be honest. Because I'm installing a new whole headlight with indicators, I won't need that number plate bracket holder, because I'm going to make my own one. I have a bit of metal that I can actually bend around and make it look way cleaner, and it'll be up higher, and yeah, it should be nice. And then as you can see here, I don't like the fitment of this light. And let's see. And something's held on by zip ties. This side has a screw, this one's missing, so that explains actually why that light is wiggling. So the good thing is, this wire here is just gonna replace with a new one, and then 2 indicator wires. Pretty simple. Right, so a plus one from this side will connect up to that side, and then a plus side from this side. And I think from what I see here is the negative terminal is most likely shared with the indicators, because otherwise there would be 4 cables just for the indicators alone. So I believe that this negative is going to be shared amongst the LED turn signals. So yeah, which actually makes it quite easier, less solder on and wire up. So yeah, you can see here I had cables hanging around, and I really did not like that. And I don't know what was used here, some sort of silicone glue or something, but yeah, that's gotta all go. Right, I'm actually quite happy. It'll clean up the rear of the bike way nicer. And we're gonna soon see how this is done. I can already see that it's cracked. Oh, okay. There is a metal bracket that was made, but yeah, this is cracked here. I'll show you better. So yeah, this was cracked. Well, obviously it'll crack. I might not even fix this because I'm planning to make a storage area here. I do have a 3D printer, so either plastic from the 3D printer, I might be able to print exactly what I need and make a storage space, but let's clean this up real quick. Just a bit cleaner, you know? Okay, so to be honest, I can cut off these indicator cables. I'm short from this end. Honest, I love how clean that looks already, and that's not even with the new taillight. And if that's the new taillight, if that sits straight, I'm gonna be very happy. Look at the side profile of this thing. Holy shit. It's sharp. It's sharp. So just gonna show you real quick. It's loose. It was two here, and two here, and that gets the whole back off. Okay, so pulls off just like that, and that's it. Oh yeah. So it's not set up yet, but I gotta show you an example. Okay. Then brake lights. So then also the LEDs, I wonder, do they get any brighter? No, they don't get any brighter when you press the brake lights. And then indicator. Obviously I don't have a relay to make it light slowly. Well, I do have one, but it won't fit the GSXR. But yeah, that's as far as I've gotten so far. Now the light is on. The only thing is, it's only in with two screws. So there's one plus there. This one broke off. This side here is on, and this side there's nothing on it. So what I'm thinking of doing is zip tying it. As I don't see how I can put a hole through that currently. So it's holding as good as a screw. So there we go. It ain't gonna move. We have that side done. So I think I'm ready to put it back onto the bike. So there we go. I think it does look way better. Oh my god. Obviously the plastics aren't put on yet, nor wired, but yeah, let's see when it turns on. Let's see. Let me just plug in one of them, and ready? BAM! Even the reflector is see-through. Even the reflector is see-through, and the LED is actually fairly fucking bright. Like it's coming up on the tire. So what I'm gonna do is I have one of those boxes which I can install 2 connectors each. So one of those, and now I need one that'll go in, and that'll let me make a connector. So I thought of making it pretty simple, where I could just connect the cables one to one and that's it. But instead I'm gonna do a proper job and install a female and male connector where I can just unclip it and replace the light if I need to. So we've gotten pretty far. This is all done. The light is actually way more sturdier than it used to be. So it's holding on with 2 screws on this side, I think, and a zip tie on this side, which actually locked it in nicer. And it looks symmetrical now. Before this, it was not symmetrical, so it kind of pissed me off. The light was moving in and out. I am happy with that. So guys, this is the result of how it turned out. You see the left indicator, then the right one, and yeah, then I'll test out the rear brake light. But if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.